Nikolay Ivanov on the stage with his evaluation platform.
Christina, thanks a lot for such a nice introduction. Such a great honor to me to be here tonight and to be your general evaluator. Also, I'd like to be a generous one, if you don't mind. So, I think I still have this opportunity to present the gifts from the back.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Awesomely nice. If you don't mind, I'd like to make a brief introduction to my today's role, especially for our newcomers. So what it's about to be a general evaluator. In my opinion, our meetings here have two purposes. The first one, to give an opportunity for our speakers to take the stage and to practice their speeches here and now in front of other people. And the second, that might be in some sense even more important, is to get feedback from the special evaluators, from you, because that's the way they can really quickly understand their faults and improve and to go further in their way of public speaking. And with that being said, I'd like to welcome to the stage our first personal evaluator, Alexey Labzov, who's going to evaluate Maria Zakharova's third project, The Origins of Mr. Klaus.
Dear fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, dear Lera, I'd like to start my evaluation with my many thanks to you, because you've done your third project. It was a big step in your Toastmasters career. I like that your project was, in my opinion, the most appropriate for this New Year's meeting. I like the topic you selected. You told us about Santa Claus, paying specific attention to some facts from his life. And you also told us that he is different from country to country, and it was very interesting. I like that you try to use stage and your body to deliver your ideas, but I noticed that your performance was not smooth enough. I mean, I noticed some pauses during your presentation, during which you stopped acting at all. You stayed there and doing nothing. I know you felt a bit nervous, but I'd recommend you to pay more attention on this fact, so that when you start acting, do it from the start of your speech until the end of it. All in all, it was your third project, and in my opinion, you've done it great, and you've achieved all the goals of this manual. Thank you.
Alexey, you have a gift.
Alexey, I think you have forgotten something. What's that?
Yes.
That's our magic bag.
Can I look?
No.
No.
It will
I'll
be
be
a
the
surprise.
first one.
Okay.
Christina.
Oh, I like this one.
And we're going on with the evaluations. The next one will be Alla Arlan, who's going to evaluate Ekaterina Sakharova, sixth project. Remember the traditions, Alla.
Dear fellow Toastmasters, dear Ekaterina. Project number 6, Voice Variety. The main objective of the project is to use your voice in different varieties in order to emphasize the meaning of your words. And to be more specific, this project allows and encourages you to shout, to whisper, to use a lot of different moments in your voice, to use pauses in your speech and to play with your voice as much as possible. What did we have here on the stage? Your project was well prepared, interesting topic relevant to the New Year meeting. It was interesting to listen to you. But did you use your voice enough for the sixth project? Your voice was pleasant and natural, and it was excellent for any other projects except for the sixth project. During the whole of your project, I was waiting to you to make some expressive exclamations, but I haven't heard any. For me, the project number 6 is one of the most interesting projects, and you can use the possibility to try to make this project once again. I'm sure that if you try to choose another topic, you can do it better and better. You can listen to me and take my advice and try this project once again in the future. Thank you very much.
For such a great evaluation. We present something interesting
Oh, thank you.
and
Thank you.
tasty. Thank you. Great job. I really agree with Alla with what she suggested to Kate. I think it was a great evaluation. And next, we are going to the third speech that will be evaluated by Pavel Kaptel. And he's going to evaluate Nastya Kalina's 8th project, Dances of the World.
Thank you. Dear fellow Toastmasters, dear Nastya, as an evaluator I should be unbiased and impartial and shouldn't look the speaker in the mouth, so I'll be looking you straight in the eye and I will now give my assessment of your speech. First of all, your project was number 8, get comfortable with visual aids. And I think you did great in this respect, because first of all you had a very nice vivid presentation, PowerPoint presentation, lots of interesting slides, and you used all the slides and all the transitions very smoothly. You weren't standing behind the lectern all the time, so you were going to and fro, which is a very good professional sign. Second of all, you had some very nice stuff, like all those castañetas and other things that I don't remember. You used them, you showed how to use them, how they look like. I think it was very interesting for our audience to see it, especially for me, for the first time, for example. So I think in this respect you were great. And also you used their vivid gestures. You showed us how people in different parts of the world dance. In India, for example, you did all this stuff and all the I think I'm beautiful right now. But nonetheless, and you also had great supporting materials. This is very good for the 8th project. And what I also liked is first you stated your goals in the beginning of your speech very clearly. That you told us you were going to tell us about the dancing traditions in different parts of the world, and right at the end of your speech you gave a very strong conclusion, very strong, motivating conclusion, which I think is what we should expect from the 8th project. Now let's evaluate some of your drawbacks that you showed during your performance. Well, first of all, when I looked at the agenda and they were saying that your project is visual communication and your title is Dances of the World, I thought, knowing you as a good dancer, I thought you would be dancing, showing us all the dances that you were talking about. And I didn't see much of that, but probably that was my wishful thinking. It wasn't probably a mistake, but what I noticed is, I think it should pay a lot of attention to it. First of all, your very narrow eye contact. So we're looking straight on the probably on the back. So you didn't look to the far left or to the far right. For example, I didn't meet you with my eyes any time during your speech. So it really hurt. It really did. Probably next time when you're giving a speech, you would probably look to people in different parts of the audience so that everybody can be covered and everybody can establish eye contact with you. And also what I didn't like is that you, when showing some slides about some different cities of Spain, you turned your back on us and you started showing them here. So you completely lost any kind of contact, eye contact, or any kind of contact with us. Probably that's a thing you shouldn't be doing. So if you want to show us something on the slide, please use your gestures, but still maintain this contact with us. We really need it. But overall, I did like your speech a lot, and I think that you are showing a great level of professionalism as public speaker, and I'm looking forward to your project number 9 anytime soon. Thank you. Good for me.
Yes, that was nice inspiration.
Not much left. Oh, one more ball. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Great, we are done with personal evaluations, but that's not all. Maybe you know that not only we evaluate our speakers who prepared the projects at home, but also we evaluate practically every person who is taking the stage. And this part will be more technical, done by members of my team, comprised of 3 people. And the first one will be our grammarian and at the same time word of the day master, Gaia Agnisan, please welcome.
Thank you. Guys, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for this great meeting. And I'll start with my first part. I'll be the grammarian of today's meeting. Today I mentioned the most common mistakes. The first group of mistakes was connected with tenses, like I heard you ever watched. It's better to say you have ever watched. It gives. Also there was the next mistake, where does spend, where to spend. One thing. And there were a few mistakes with articles, and people also didn't use is, are when it was necessary. And as I said before, I'll give a present to the person who used the word of the day. Today, 2 people used this word. It was Ali and Pavel, but Ali was the first person, so I'd like to give this present to you. Thank you very much.
That's it. Great.
I have a present.
Yeah.
Ready?
They
You don't
were-
want the second one? Okay, that was your chance.
Thank you.
This is awesome. Great. Who gonna be the next? Let me think. It's gonna be our art counter, Anton Shiglov.
Thank you. Yeah. First of all, I'd like to start my speech from the thought that I mentioned my personal mistakes during my speech. I've even counted 8 words during my personal speech. Yeah, I counted 4 words, like A and so. As well, the same result, as well as me, were presented by about half of our fellow Toastmasters and guests. First of all, I'd like to pay attention to our table topic speakers. Half of them used about 20 A words, like A, and pay attention to how Alla was delivering her speech, the best from A point of view. Almost no A's and no filler words. So if you have impromptu speech, please pay attention to the Alla. And personal, I'd like to approach some persons. The first one, is Valeria. You, where's, here. Yeah, Valeria, you used about 64 A's. Yeah, so, yeah, you probably spent your time to take care of A's and think of it probably in front of a mirror or look in the video that that Ivan will present you afterwards. And the second person is Ekaterina, quite a better result, 38 A, and others, fillers. And the third person is Anastasia. Yours quite well, but you have a very favorite word, in fact. Yeah, please try to use another words, because in fact there are a lot of others that you can use. So I think that's it. Thank you.
Anton, do you want something?
Yeah.
Get one.
Okay.
You already have.
Yeah.
Okay. You have, then you have. The last member of my evaluation team is Timer, and today it's Alexey Konoplin. Alexey, please tell us about how we did today in terms of time.
Well, today's meeting actually went really good. I am delighted in terms of time, but there was some, minor thing that need to be improved. First of all, we started like 15 minutes late. I think it's a normal practice here.